Hello friend, welcome back. In our all previous video, I have discussed about that local storage, right? And also that is the another one as a session storage. If you go to that application, you can see there is a local storage and also there is another one as a session storage. So in this video, I want to discuss about that session storage and what exactly the difference between the both of these as a local storage and the session storage. I hope everything will be more clear to you. Like right now I want to do in our local storage there are one of the data, better I want to delete it. Okay, I simply delete it. Right now it's totally clean and our session storage is also totally clean. And now if you go to our code, into this code right now I remove everything, and here I want to first of all insert some of the data. So that is just session. You can see that is a session storage. So into the session storage I want to do and to insert some of the data. So you can see friend, that is the method is the same method. There is a get item. With this we can actually get some of the item from our storage, and then the remove item, with this we can remove it, and with the set item we are able to insert some of the data. You can see that is the method is the appropriately same, and if you select it, so into this set item it should be passed two of this parameter. One is the key, another is the value, and both of these should be as a string, right? So now I want to do and to pass one of the key as a name. Okay, I'm better I name it as a name, and I want to do and to pass one of the this name value will be as a Kazi. Okay, I make it as a Kazi. Great. The functionality will be same, and also that is the same things I have done into the local storage. Better I want to compare both of these, then everything will be more clear. That is I want to use that as a set item. Okay, I want to set item, and here into the local storage I want to save another name. That is our key as a name, and string value I make it as a Aryan. Okay, I make it as Aryan. Simply understand what exactly the difference between both of these and how functionality exactly work. Our method will be same. Now with this set item I want to store some of the key value data in our session storage, and also I have added another one as a local storage. Into the local storage it will be saved our name, that is a name, and also this name our value, right? And now if you click as a save all, and now if you go, now I'm to refresh it. Now you can see friend, in our application and into the session it successfully inserted that name as a Kazi, right? Into the session storage, I name it as a name, our key will be as a name, and value will be as a Kazi. For the reasons it's now successfully inserted this data, which is totally fine, and if you want to delete it, you can delete it from here. And also you can call that same clear method that will be executed. And if you now go to our local storage, into the local storage you can see it's also successfully inserted this data as a name and then the Aryan. Here if you go into the local storage, I use the set item method, I inserted that key name and then that is our value, right? It's successfully inserted. Now what exactly difference between both of these? Like when that is our local storage data and that is our session storage data. If you close this total browser, then our this session storage data will be removed. But in our local storage data, that will be remaining in here. Okay, I show you, like right now I want to do to close it, and now I want to do to make it as a comment out. Okay, rather than it will be insert this data. Now I want to do to make it as a save all. Now go to index HTML. I want to open our server, and now if you go to that inspect, okay, if you go to that inspect, if you go to that application, into the application in a local storage you can see the data is the same as a name and then Aryan. That means this data is not deleted. I have already removed this browser, but this data is saved. But if you now go to our session storage, and if you go to that session storage area, here you can see into the session storage, before I have also inserted some of the data, right? I have also inserted that name as a Kazi. But when you remove this browser, then all that our session storage data will be gone, but in our local storage data will be remaining. Okay, so that is a pretty much basic main concept between our local storage data and then session storage data. So literally we'll work more in particular that position. I hope friend you get some of the idea what exactly the difference between the local storage and then the session storage. Okay, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.